Debt. The word alone can trigger anxiety, stress, and visions of never-ending payments. Society constantly warns us about the dangers of debt, urging us to stay away at all costs. But what if debt isn't always the enemy? What if instead of being a financial burden, debt could be a powerful tool to build wealth, create opportunities, and secure your future? The truth is, not all debt is created equal. While some forms of debt can trap you in a cycle of financial struggle, others can be leveraged to grow your wealth, enhance your financial standing, and open doors that would otherwise remain closed. Understanding the difference between good debt and bad debt is the key to making smart financial decisions. Today, we are diving deep into the world of debt, debunking myths, revealing strategies, and uncovering how you can use debt to your advantage without falling into financial ruin. Understanding debt. The basics. At its core, debt is simply borrowing money with the obligation to repay it over time, often with interest. The type of debt you take on and how you manage it determines whether it works for you or against you. Good debt has the potential to increase your wealth, improve your financial future, or generate income. Bad debt, on the other hand, drains your resources, depreciates in value, and can lead to a cycle of financial hardship. Recognizing the difference is crucial to making informed financial choices. What is good debt? The smart way to borrow. Good debt is money borrowed with a clear, strategic purpose that adds value over time. It is an investment in your future, helping you build wealth, increase income, or acquire appreciating assets. Here are some of the most common examples of good debt. 1. Education loans. Investing in yourself. Education is one of the most valuable investments you can make. Studies have consistently shown that higher education leads to higher lifetime earnings. A degree or specialized training can increase your earning potential and open doors to career opportunities that wouldn't be available otherwise. However, not all education loans are created equal. It's crucial to evaluate the return on investment, choosing a career path that justifies the cost of tuition. Taking on massive student loan debt for a degree with low earning potential can turn this good debt into a financial burden. 2. Home loans. Building long-term wealth. Real estate is one of the most common ways people build wealth. A mortgage allows you to purchase a home, which can appreciate in value over time. Unlike renting, where payments disappear without any return, homeownership allows you to build equity, a financial asset that grows over time. A well-planned mortgage, with a reasonable interest rate and manageable monthly payments, can be one of the smartest debts you ever take on. However, overextending yourself on a home you can't afford can turn this good debt into a financial nightmare. 3. Business loans. Fueling financial independence. Many successful businesses started with borrowed money. A well-planned business loan can provide the necessary capital to launch or expand a business, increasing revenue and financial independence. However, taking on business debt without a solid plan, market research, or financial discipline can lead to failure. Smart entrepreneurs borrow responsibly, minimize unnecessary expenses, and reinvest profits wisely. 4. Low-interest investment loans. Growing your wealth. Some investors leverage low-interest loans to fund investments that generate higher returns. This is commonly seen in real estate, stock market investing, or high-yield assets. If done strategically, using borrowed money to invest can lead to substantial financial growth. But leveraging debt for investments comes with risks. Market downturns, poor investment choices, or economic instability can turn this strategy into a costly mistake. What is bad debt? The trap that holds you back. Bad debt is money borrowed for purchases that depreciate in value, offer no financial return, or create unnecessary financial strain. Here are some of the most damaging forms of bad debt. 1. Credit card debt. The silent wealth killer. Credit cards can be useful tools, but high-interest debt can quickly spiral out of control. Many people use credit cards to finance non-essential expenses, such as luxury items, vacations, or impulse purchases. With interest rates often exceeding 20% or more, carrying a balance month to month can lead to crippling financial stress. If you use credit cards, paying off the balance in full each month is the smartest way to avoid unnecessary debt. 2. Payday loans. The ultimate debt trap. Payday loans promise quick cash, but they come at a devastating cost. These loans often carry interest rates exceeding 300%, making them almost impossible to repay without falling into a cycle of debt. Many people take payday loans to cover emergencies, but a better alternative is to build an emergency savings fund to avoid these predatory financial products altogether. 3. Luxury purchases on credit, living beyond your means. Financing expensive cars, designer clothing, or the latest tech gadgets may provide temporary satisfaction, but they often result in long-term financial regret. These items lose value quickly, leaving you stuck with payments for something that no longer holds its worth. The smarter alternative: live within your means, save for large purchases, and prioritize financial security over temporary luxuries. How to use debt wisely. Now that we understand the difference between good and bad debt, the key question is, how can you use debt responsibly while avoiding financial traps? The key lies in strategic borrowing and disciplined financial management. Here are some essential steps to ensure that debt works for you rather than against you. Only borrow for appreciating assets or income-generating opportunities. Before taking on debt, consider whether it will contribute to your financial growth. Borrowing for education, a home, a business, or investments can be beneficial if managed wisely. Understand the total cost of borrowing, including interest rates and repayment terms. Not all debt is created equal. Some loans come with hidden fees, high interest rates, and unfavorable repayment conditions. Pay off high-interest debt as quickly as possible. Avoid debt for unnecessary or depreciating purchases. Create a financial plan to ensure debt aligns with your long-term goals. When used strategically, debt can be an incredible tool for financial growth, allowing you to build wealth, increase your earning potential, and achieve major life goals. However, without careful planning and discipline, debt can quickly become a burden that limits your financial future. The key is to borrow wisely, stay informed, and remain in control of your finances. Final thoughts. Rewriting the narrative on debt. Debt isn't inherently good or bad. It's how you use it that matters. The key to financial success is understanding the difference between leveraging debt to build wealth and falling into debt that drains your future. By making smart borrowing decisions, prioritizing long-term financial health, and avoiding the pitfalls of high-interest debt, you can take control of your finances and use debt to work for you, not against you. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more financial insights. Share this with someone who needs to hear this, and let's continue the journey to financial freedom together. See you in the next video.